Well, hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. It is good to be back. I've been away for a couple of weeks now, but I'm looking forward to getting back to some regular business here, and I hope you will come and join me for the ride. Today we're going to have a quick look at the calendar for the week ahead, and then we'll jump into some daily bias and see what I'm looking at for today and the rest of the week. Let's get on with it. Let's start with the calendar, guys. Let me know how you've been in the comments. I'd love to hear from you all. So feel free to let me know how you've been going, how your trading's been. I'd really love to hear what has been going on with all of you. So what do we got this week? Very little news. Monday, Tuesday, quiet. Wednesday, FOMC meeting minutes. Not really interested in that, with that being the PM session. And then we have unemployment claims Thursday. So 8:30 unemployment claims is the only real news this week of interest. Then Friday, we are back to a nothing day. So we'll just be trading our New York Open times, really. Be looking at our macros and looking to execute around those times. Alrighty, let's jump over to the charts. All right, here we are on NQ. Let's start with NQ today. As we generally do, what are we looking at here on the daily? Let's just jump out to the weekly, first of all. It has been a few weeks since I've really had a close look at the charts, so it's a good opportunity to catch up on things. We are at all-time highs, as we can see here. This was the previous all-time high. We've crushed that. The last 2 weeks have been quite bullish weeks. We do have a weekly gap down here, which could be somewhere to look for price to want to draw to before continuing to move higher, so potentially something like this. But what I'm more interested in at the moment is if we drop to the daily, and on the daily, this is Thursday. Friday is a public holiday in the US, so we don't have a Friday candle, which is why it looks like we opened and gapped down. But if we were to look at the 15-minute chart just briefly, you'll see that we actually gapped up at open today. So we can see that it's quite a consolidated sort of day today at the moment. Even London, small manipulation below the Asia low, but nothing really. We're still really in this opening range here. So this is the close at 12:45 on Friday. So we can see that we're just in that range here at the moment. Anyway, back out to the daily. What I'm interested in at this stage is I'm looking at this order block here. I like it where it came out of a daily bullish FVG. So I'd really like to see some sort of retest of this block for another continuation higher. And I'm happy to also see the 50% level hold on this. So it can come, price can come down to here, could even come lower and wick through. But as long as the body holds this 50% level, that's what I'd be looking to see for price as we move through this week for NQ. Let's have a quick look at ES. So on the daily, we don't have that retracement. It's just been a continual push higher. What we do have is a daily gap here. So if we get that retracement on NQ, we might also see ES move down into this gap before pushing higher once again. So that's what I'm looking for NQ and ES at the moment. Let's drop to, or jump over to, let's go and have a quick look at oil. On the daily, I do like these relative equal highs here, or they're very much equal highs. Price gap down here at open, so we can see that We gapped straight down, and then we've pretty much been bullish all day. And then we do have this huge, or rather large, daily bearish FEG. What I like at the moment is that if we have a look at oil, here's those equal highs. We do have change in state of delivery here on the 4 hour, which I do like. And RB, being the correlated asset, has already given us that change in state of delivery as well. We can see that here. So we've swept out all these highs, and we're continuing to push higher with RB2. And I think looking at that CL will follow. That's what I want to see happen here now. So a retracement down into this gap, which isn't confirmed yet, obviously, because this is a 4 hour chart. So we've still got a little while, 3.5 hours until this candle is confirmed. But if we do get that, then if we get a closure, and then maybe the next candle will open low, high, close, and give us that move higher that we're after here to take out these equal highs, that will put us into a 4 hour bearish FEG, which is also aligned with this daily FEG. So that's what I'm thinking for oil at the moment. And then if we push up into this daily, we'll likely see price want to continue lower from there. We've got all this low resistance liquidity here as well for price to want to draw towards. So that's our oil idea. Let's jump over to gold now. Obviously that was an idea from a little while back, which didn't play out, but we still have these equal highs here still in play. We've got a daily change in the state of delivery that's struggling to hold at the moment. So this is a daily bullish change in the state of delivery. We have that move with displacement as well. Now I've been off grid for a couple of weeks, so I'm still trying to catch up on sort of economic news around the world. So I'm not entirely sure what the play is with gold at the moment. However, if price can hold this bullish FEG, obviously this is the current day's candle. It could easily form a wick here, and then we could see price move higher off of that. Let's have a look at the 4 hour. So we are looking reasonably bearish here. We moved out of this bearish FEG here, and then we closed through these opposing candles as well. We haven't been able to get a good strong move yet higher. We are holding some support in this bullish FEG here on the 4 hour. We did get a closure back inside the range on this current candle, or the previous candle here, the 2 a.m. candle. But we need to see a bit of energy here from gold if we're going to see a move higher. So for now, until we get a clear change in the state of delivery, even down on the 15-minute, I'd look for something. We don't have that yet either here. So so it's not looking very bullish for me right now for gold. Jumping over to euro now. Let's get out to the daily. In this gap here at the moment, this imbalance. So prices come down into this imbalance. And let's have a look at 6B while we're here. Clear that up. Okay, so 6B's finding some support here in this bullish FEG. This was also a bullish change in the state of delivery here on 6B. So we can utilize our correlated assets as well to help us determine where price might be going. So this looks a lot stronger than euro. If you have a look at the correlation there. So I want to see this hold. We can see price come down to that 50% level, even extend it beyond that. And as long as we close back above, then we should see price continue to move higher. I wouldn't mind seeing the Wednesday low swept out here into that or further into this bullish FEG to give us a move higher there. So 6C, if we see a sweep here of the previous day low, or Thursday in this case, because of the public holiday, I wouldn't mind being patient and just seeing if we do get a move off of that low, even potentially this gap here. That's what I'll be keeping my eye on for the time being. Alrighty, what else are we gonna have a look at? Let's have a look at Bitcoin. So many drawings on this chart. What's been happening? We had some good move here on Bitcoin. We had a bullish move going back to the start of July there. We came back down into this bullish FEG. We can see that. Price found support here on this propulsion block. And we just want to keep that support. If we get another closure above this opposing candle here, then I certainly think we can see price want to continue to move higher and to new all-time highs. Have a quick look at Ethereum as well. Yeah, look, this was quite nice here for Ethereum. We had a bullish FEG here. Price came back down into it and we're starting to move out. You can see the same thing happened here. We wicked down into that bullish FEG. We swept out all this low resistance liquidity through here. And then we got a nice strong move out. So we are finding support on this block here. You can see that support there. And again, like Bitcoin, a close above this opposing candle here, I think we'd see us start to move to some highs. So I'll be targeting these couple of highs through here. So that is the outlook for Bitcoin and Ethereum. Again, thank you guys for your patience while I've been away. I'm so glad to be back. I'm excited and eager to get back into Trade Foundry. We'll be in there tonight, or this morning, I should say, tonight for me. We'll be streaming tonight. So come over and join us in Trade Foundry. Also, we do have Tradeify, Apex, and My Funded Futures sales on right now. So go and check them out, guys. Make sure you use code Jimmy for Apex, Jimmy for My Funded Futures, and Jimmy Trades for Tradeify. All right, guys, take care. Bye for now.